Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and on today's video we're going to talk about the Hawkeye trailer that just dropped today. I have been actually wanting to talk about the Hawkeye release for a few weeks now. I always keep wanting to put it out and everything, and they finally released the trailer, so now I can actually talk about it. If you're just coming in, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Send in some chats. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. Super chats will get you the MVP if you're the top person with the most super chats will get the MVP for tonight, and we'll go from there. My first initial thoughts. Hawkeye was a series that I was actually really looking forward to begin with. Only because of I like Jeremy Renner as an actor. I did like a lot of his films outside of the MCU, so therefore I like him as an actor. But just due to the fact that they had Haley Steinfeld come in to play this role as well, play Kate Bishop in this role, and then also that they're going to have Yelena Belov come in as was that her? I can't. That is her character name. Damn, I can't think of her name right off the top of my head. The actress that plays Black Widow's sister in Black Widow. Anyway, the fact that she's going to be in this series as well is basically she's hunting them. So this trailer drops. It's Christmas themed because it does drop the week of Thanksgiving. So therefore it's going to lead into Christmas, which is actually pretty cool. That we're actually going to have a holiday themed one. So I'm very interested in watching that, and then I like that aspect because also Far From Home was going to have basically Spider-Man Far From Home was going to have the same aspect. So it's like all these are taking place right at the same time. Once again, like I said in my one of my previous videos about what if Spider-Man Far From Home, I mean not Far From Home, No Way Home, that what happened in WandaVision and everything, all of it's happening at the same time. So I'm wondering, could this be happening? Everything happening all at the same time. I liked what I seen in the trailer. I did like the fact that he's basically his past has come back to haunt him. It's kind of like what Black Widow said in hers, that her past is coming back to haunt her and all that kind of stuff, and it just goes into a whole thing about that. I thought Kate Bishop. I don't know much about the characters, so I thought Kate Bishop was his daughter. But I didn't know it didn't look like that from what I seen in the trailer. The one that he was training in the game was actually his daughter, and it showed her getting in a vehicle was, I guess, because he has to go on this mission where somebody's looks like they're imitating him of what he was doing as the Ronin character that we seen in Endgame. So he's basically tracks her down, and I love the chemistry. I already liked the chemistry that I seen between the two. I thought it was funny. I liked it. There is rumors right now that Vincent D'Onofrio is coming back as the Kingpin from the Daredevil series in this show. I haven't seen where any of that's confirmed or anything. Would be a nice Easter egg and nice thing if he did end up coming back in this show, because I did like him as the Kingpin. I did like him in the Daredevil Kingpin series, or Daredevil series. I'm sorry. But overall, I liked it. I liked the theme of what I seen in this trailer. It was, like I said, the Christmas theme. I liked everything I seen in it. It definitely got me more hyped to see it now. So definitely can't wait to check that out and see it. By the way, if you see football on the back, that's because that's what I was watching before I came on, and I'm going to be probably turning and looking to see what's going on, as I just seen Latavius Murray score a touchdown. So, but definitely looking forward to it. I want to know what you guys think. Leave it in the comment box below here. I'm not going to stay on too long unless we get like super chats or anything like that, or we get a nice conversation. Right now we have nobody commenting, but we get a nice conversation going and everything. I might keep it on a little longer due to the fact that I got on real late tonight, and I'm sorry about the fact that I haven't released too much material the last week and into this week. I just had a lot of things going on here at home. We'll have a video up. We'll go back to normal this coming Wednesday. So and it starts with tonight's video. So, because tomorrow night I might end up doing another video, who knows? But I did want to get on here and talk about the Hawkeye trailer since it just released today. So, definitely, guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of the Hawkeye trailer. Did you like it? Did you like what you seen? I mean, it's MCU. Most people do like what they see. So, um, but yeah. And like I said, it was a good trailer and I liked it. 1 minute. All right, guys. Sorry about that. David Quintana says, like the trailer, don't mind Haley Steinfeld. Haley Steinfeld was fantastic. Everything I've seen in it, like I said, the chemistry with her and Jeremy Renner was really good. That father-daughter relationship and everything, and then Haley Steinfeld. I mean, she's hot as fuck to begin with, so definitely was interesting to watch. And like I said, I like her as an actress, and then also I like. Damn, I really got to write that lady's name down or start remembering her name. The one that played Black Widow's sister in Black Widow. The fact that she's going to be in it now, we didn't even see any. I didn't see anything in there with her in it, but I know she's in it. So, can't wait to see where that plays out and everything, and who is actually after them. Is it the Kingpin and everything that is rumored? And that was definitely something I'm kind of curious on. See where we're going with it. Um, Real quick, while got a break here for a second. Davis says, "I hear people have problems should Kate Bishop take up the mantle, but if they do, she should be a good replacement." Again, I don't know the character of Kate Bishop. I know I always thought, I guess what I thought was she was Hawkeye's daughter, and I guess I was wrong. So I thought that was his daughter that was taking up the mantle. I didn't know that was a different character than his daughter. I'm all right with it. I know a lot of people like the character Kate Bishop. I like Haley Steinfeld, so therefore that's the reason why am a little bit more interested in this, because I think she's a beautiful actress and she's a good actress at that. Playing this character, and I want to see where they go with her. I don't mind her taking over the mantle of Hawkeye, but because I guess the hypnosis or whatever, I can't say it. I'm tired, guys. That came out that it states that Hawkeye is an ex-Avenger, is what it says. So basically, he's out. He's done. He looks like he's trying to, be with his family, do things with his family, and then things that he did when he was as the Ronin character, when he was going around being the assassin. Um, that's all coming back because she basically, looks like that character, like how he looked in Endgame. So, um, I'm wanting to see where the story goes with it, because I got a feeling it's going to play a little bit like Falcon Winter Soldier, and that's what I'm hoping for. David says, I remember her in True Grit. Good movie. I never watched True Grit. I've seen Edge of 17, and I've seen, of course, Bumblebee. But she's a beautiful actress, and definitely, I didn't mind her acting even in Bumblebee, even though that movie, it's one of the better Transformers movies, but it's not one I go back and watch a lot of. And I think it's I don't know, and maybe, I don't know, there's just something about that movie I just don't go back and watch a lot of it. I mean, the beginning is fucking fantastic when it's all about the Transformers. That's what a Transformer movie should be, but, you know. It is what it is. All right, guys. Make sure you're hitting. If you're coming in, make sure you're hitting the like button. If you're not subscribed, by all means, subscribe to the channel. And also, um, see if we can get an MVP for tonight and hit us up with a super chat, please. All right, as I think the N. Clint will retire from the superhero life to be with his family, and Kate will take on the mantle of Hawkeye, or Clint will be Ronin and Kate will be Hawkeye. Um, from what like I said, the synopsis that I read was it's already done stated that he was an ex-Avenger, so he's retired, he's out. And I think what it is he's trying to have his life with his family, but things that he did those years, those 5 years, as an assassin, they catch back up to him. So therefore, that's the reason why he has to send his family away. And then he goes after ever who's coming after him and all that. And I think that's where the Black Widow sister comes in to the fact because she's the one that's after him. So, and then but it looks like Kate Bishop was dressed as the Ronin character. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, and I'm trying to guess what's going on, and then they form a pair, and we go from there. And can't wait to see what I want to see what the story goes on this. I really do. You don't really get much of a story on this. I want to see if Vincent D'Onofrio returns as Kingpin as it was rumored to be. I want to see all that. I want to see where it goes. And I mean, this was just a teaser trailer just to get you known about it. And we'll know more when I'm going to say probably end of October due to the fact that the series starts Thanksgiving week. David says Hawkeye started out as a criminal. They could bring in his teacher, Trick Shot. Oh, okay. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know nothing about the character, so. Or Swordsman. See, I don't even know who those characters. And see, those would be like like type villains or characters, and you can bring somebody like that in. It's not a big deal. So, I can see that. I really can. Hopefully, we'll get something close to that. Did you hear WB are working on HBO Max Penguin? Oh my God. No, I did not hear that. But we don't need it. Why do we need a Penguin series? Seriously? Penguin I have never liked the Penguin character. I'm a big villain guy. I love villains, but I was never a Penguin guy. Just like I knew they were working on a Mr. Freeze movie. In fact, I actually just read today that they made an Eraser sequel. You know, or actually it's an Eraser reboot that they just got done filming it. It was all a big secret that it got done over summer. It's because nobody fucking wanted it or cared about it. So it'll be a direct to something, but it won't be nothing near like the Arnold Schwarzenegger Eraser that we had back in the day. Comment accurate comes in Yelena versus Kate Bishop, and that's what I can't wait to fucking see. I want to see that so bad. These two fucking hot chicks going at each other, and the fact that I think that's where who's chasing him down. I think that's who's chasing Hawkeye and bringing him out where, like he said, his past is coming back to haunt him. I think that's what's coming it down to, and I didn't even show her in the trailer whatsoever, but I think it would have been nice to see her in that trailer. David says, any comment on the rumor that Indiana Jones may be replaced with a female lead? Um, I kind of briefly seen it. I didn't go in and read the article or anything like that, but I did see that they were going to gender bender everything anymore, gender swap everything anymore. Anything that was classic that was males will now be females. Anything that was female could be male now. I mean, hell, we just got that shitty ass fucking reboot of She's All That. Now it's He's All That. So there's right there where they take a girl and now make it a guy and everything, and then you got that one that you just now mentioned, and then I remember there was another one that was a classic, and they're going to gender swap that too. Why you don't have to fucking do that. It is what it is. He says it's during the next movie, and it's possible. At least Harrison Ford's in it, so I guess something. But to be honest, Indiana Jones ended at Last Crusade because Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was fucking awful. It was stupid. I did not like that movie. I can stand watching the movie, but the original three by far the best. And I'm very big with out of all of them. I'm not a big fan of really Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm more a fan of Temple of Doom and Last Crusade. So, what do you think of Halloween Kills going to streaming and theaters at the same time? Uh, Last I had heard, it was not doing that. Universal wouldn't be stupid to do that. I had heard that Halloween Kills will be available maybe on Netflix on Halloween, but they would send it to streaming then. So that way it gives it a week or two before it would get released. That's what I last heard. I haven't heard anything about it going to. Hey, kill me a cat. Back here messing with my TV. Maybe she wants to play football. But um, the yeah, last I heard it was going to Netflix then. So I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it going streaming in theaters on the same day. That would be kind of any movie that does that. It's basically it lost money. It's not going to be successful. David, we already have a Tomb Raider. Oh yeah, see where Robert posted a video about that. I'm not a Tomb Raider guy, so I don't give a fuck. I didn't even watch the last movie, so. Andrew, I heard Vincent D'Onofrio Kingpin might be in Hawkeye, and I did talk about that earlier. It is a big rumor, but he is the Kingpin in this, and pulling the strings, and actually maybe one of the main villains in this series. But I haven't seen or heard anything about it. Don't know. I would like for him to return as Kingpin because I thought he did play a good Kingpin in the Daredevil series. So I'm very up for that if that's what ends up happening. Definitely. Um, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to. You don't really get much in this teaser. You really don't. You just kind of get a little bit just to get you a little bit out there and scene of it, and then that's about it. Let's see, but it does look good. I think it really looks good here. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. If you're catching this stream afterwards, definitely leave it in the comment box below, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, um, everything. And again, for all those who are in here, I apologize. I haven't had no videos out recently. Have some things going on. I'll be back on track starting this Wednesday. So look for a video Wednesday. We'll see if if I'm able to get a couple more live streams in this week. We'll see. As says, what do you think of Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine games that were announced? Well, not a big gamer, not a big gamer. I don't own a PlayStation 4 or a 5. I've always wanted to play the Spider-Man games, the Spider-Man one, and then also the Miles Morales game. I have seen videos of the games themselves, just like some of the playthrough and everything. That's why I was always kind of interested in playing them. I love the storylines that they've got going on in those. And then I heard that Tony Todd's voicing Venom for Spider-Man 2. That's the only thing I've kind of really heard of Spider-Man 2. And I think Spider-Man 2 is supposed to have Miles Morales in it as well. But again, yeah, it would be great. I mean, if I ever got a PlayStation, not that I ever probably will ever get one, but I would play it if I ever got one. As far as the Wolverine one, I was actually going to talk about it, then I was like, no, you know what? I don't play too many games, but I guess if they're made by the same people as Spider-Man, definitely a thumbs up, and I think that's going to be great. It'd be kind of interesting to see how they go about that and what the storyline is going to be about the Wolverine. Because all I've seen was just like the picture of just his hand with the claws. That's all I kind of really seen on that. But no, me, when it comes to video games, I am a classic gamer. I'm certain certain ones I play. I play Madden. I play Mortal Kombat, Injustice. I do play Halo, and back in the day, Left 4 Dead series. I wish they would, for the love of God, give me a Left 4 Dead 3. That's one game I would love to play. Um, and I'd buy a new system just for that one, because I do plan on getting Halo Infinite. So we'll see how that goes. As says, what are your thoughts on the Matrix trailer? And that was one I was wanting to touch on last week. When that hit, but I never got a chance to do a live stream on it. The Matrix trailer. I thought the trailer was very interesting. It was very interesting. It looked like to me, a reboot slash sequel. But from what I had read, that they're almost like saying that the second and third one didn't exist, but you got to have parts of that have to exist because the way the first one ended. So something would have to happen, you know, from that. So I don't see. I think that's kind of debunked. So I think it does still take place after 3. Um, they're going to explain how what's his name becomes why he's Morpheus, which he looked good in the movie. I think he was cool. I like him as an actor, of course. I like him, especially as Black Manta. So definitely, it looks very interesting. It really did. I will be checking that movie out. I might go to theater to see it because I'll have HBO Max turned off by then. So we'll have to see. Um, oh damn! Raiders called up. What the fuck? Damn. So yeah, I'm very interested to see what happens with it and go from there. I mean, Matrix looks good. Matrix, I thought looked really, really good. Um, Still not, of course, anywhere near my most anticipated movies. In fact, I thought they were going to push that movie back, only because of the fact that if they could push it back and get out of December, then they are out of their same day, same in theaters and same day on streaming. They're out of that because they only promised it for this year. So I wouldn't be surprised if it does get pushed back maybe a little bit. David says, "What is your favorite? What is your favorite What If episode?" My favorite What If episode so far is the zombie one. That's the only one I've caught myself actually even remotely interested in, and where I go back and watch a little bit of it. Because again, I'm a horror guy, so therefore, I mean, it's like watching a zombie movie with Marvel characters. So I mean, you get what you as a zombie fan, a horror fan, I get what I want out of it. As a Marvel fan, I get what I want out of it. Yes, I'm not a big fan of the fact that it was animated, but I mean, when I watched it, I didn't feel like I was watching it animated. So that's one reasons why I liked it. I think they're just getting better and better. Each episode has gotten better. I still have yet to watch fucking episode 2. I know it's bad. Um, I'm not huge on Guardians of the Galaxy, so I think that's the reason why. It has nothing to do with Black Panther. Because I thought episode 3 was good. I thought episode 4 took it a step further, and think episode 5 takes it even to another step. So I'm kind of curious what tomorrow's episode is going to bring, or Tuesday and Wednesday's episode is going to bring. So we'll see. Andrew comes in. You think Toby or Andrew's Spider-Man could have their own Avengers and other heroes on their Earths? Possibly, possibly they might mention something about it, but I don't think they really are going to go too much into it. I really don't know. I don't think they're not going to delve into it unless they ended up having some kind of spin-offs, which I doubt they will ever have. So, but yeah, possibly. Definitely, possibly. All right, guys. So 6 more minutes, and then I am going to head out. Call it a night, and then unless of course we get a super chat or something like that, they'll keep me on here for a little bit longer. But I just wanted to get on here and express my thoughts on Hawkeye, get your guys' opinion on Hawkeye. What do you guys think of it? Again, like I said, I know I haven't been on here for a while, so thank you for the questions of different topics that I was going to be discussing. I appreciate those guys. So that way we can continue with that. Andrew says, I remember in Spider-Man 2, Jameson name dropped Doctor Strange. Yeah, he's like, yeah, but it was taken. Yeah. So I mean, you have some of those characters that are, I guess, name dropped in there, but they don't have, they're not there. I guess so. Oh, I'm trying to see who wins the game. That's sorry. Apologize. Looks like the Ravens are trying to win it. Like Money in the Bank, chuckers. With that. All right, buddy. If you guys got any last minute chats coming in, we'll go ahead and discuss those real quick. Andrew says, looks like because of a recent poster that just came out, episode 6 of What If is the one with Tony Stark and Killmonger. And see, I don't know how I felt about that fucking episode. When I seen the preview, I'm like, why? I don't understand it, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Or not, I keep saying tomorrow. On Wednesday, what that one's going to be like. So, they really got. I got a feeling it's going to be a step back though from the zombie episode because a lot of people want a zombie series done like that and animation and everything. They want a Marvel zombie series, and I think they really could pull it off too. I really think they could and give it, and it gives a horror element too. But who knows? It's Disney after all. David Quintana, so far it does look like a great trailer. Less fantasy, more gritty shows is good. Like I said, yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking too. It looks more grounded, like Falcon Winter Soldier. So, uh, definitely not as fantasy, more you know spy typish, kind of like what Black Widow is and stuff like that. So it's more grounded. So I do like that as well, and that's one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to the show. To back up on Andrew's thing about the what if thing, with Disney Plus wanting to, like I said, they probably won't do a Marvel Zombies only because it's PG-13. I mean, this is a company that took out one of the what if episodes of Spider-Man becoming the Man Spider because they said it was too dark. You watch that zombie episode and you're like, it was darker than that. So, um, I'm kind of curious of what that fucking episode was like. I really hope we eventually ever get to see it. Andrew says maybe Toby's Spider-Man is in the same Earth as Eric Bana's Hulk, Nick Cage Ghost Rider, 2005, Fantastic Four, and Wesley Snipes. Yeah. Jack Sword. Who knows? I've seen a meme or thing where it basically showed all the old MCU. It said the old MCU, but none of them were never connected. But I mean, basically, it was the same thing. What do you think of Venom 2 being 90 minutes? Oh yeah, I did read about that. 90 minutes long, an hour and a half. So I'm gonna go pay my money to go see an hour and a half movie instead of a 2 hour movie. I feel like they cut so much shit out of that movie that it's not even gonna be funny, and it's gonna be shit. I just I'm I think I need to have the bar real low when I go see this movie because it can't get no higher than that. Because yeah, that movie, oh my god, an hour and 30 minutes. That's ridiculous. So Andrew coming in with possibly the last chat of the night. Could we see Charlie Cox, Matt Murdock be Peter's lawyer? Who knows? That is very now possible, especially if they bring in Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin and Hawkeye. That could be a very strong possibility. We might see Charlie Cox in No Way Home. Because they're going to be set around the same time too. Because they're going to be set in Christmas time and everything. I wonder. They might have cameos in both that show and that series. Oh, Raiders tied it up. I'll be damned. We're going overtime. But all right, guys. So I am going to call it a night. I do appreciate everyone who just came in and chatted with me about the series and everything tonight. And definitely very much appreciate it. If you're catching the stream later, by all means, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of it, and we'll go definitely over it. I'll definitely reply to you. Hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, by all means, subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate all you guys coming in now, sending everything. But I will hit on David's last thing here. Probably best note to not to torture the audience any more than any 1 hour and a half with Venom 2. That's because they probably, I got a feeling it's going to fucking suck, guys. I really do. I love the fact that everybody's coming in right now when I'm wanting to get off. Yeah. So, what up, Ryan? Nice to see you, guy. Wolverine, nice to see you as well. All right, I'll 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes, guys. I'll give you 10 more minutes. Then I'll head out. Andrew says, which Spidey can you see Tom Hardy's Venom being in the same universe as Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland? I would say Venom would probably be more Andrew Garfield's, maybe. I still stand by. It should have been. They should have had Andrew Garfield come in for a cameo. That way, we would have had some kind of Spider-Man reference in that first Venom movie, and then I would have been happy. I probably would have been happier with the movie, even though I think the movie is not as good. Ryan says if Hawkeye does well, Black Widow should be done a series. If Hawkeye does well, Black Widow should have done a series than a solo movie. I feel still they owed. I think Scarlett Johansson should have had that movie. I just think how the release and what happened with COVID and everything was just awful and everything. That ruined her solo movie. Even though I still think it should have came in right after Civil War, before Infinity War. That's it. If it takes place then, it should have been done then. But it also should have been done in phase 2. But whatever. But I think the Hawkeye series is going to be good. I really do. I can't wait for it. Coming in November. Got to wait all the way till fucking November for it. But I mean, it's going to be very Christmassy in the show, and that's going to be what's going on at the time when that comes out. So you're going to be feeling all that when you're watching it. So I think it's good. Wolverine says, I'm ready for Avengers 7. 7, well, we got to get 5 and 6 first. They did say that they were in the process of getting 5 put together now. But it's like, really, what's your fucking team? I mean, we're going to have all fucking new Avengers. All new Avengers by the time that comes out. Sorry, I'm also watching that. I want to see who wins this game. Like it matters. I mean, I ain't got no fantasy players playing in this game. So, Andrew says, I think John Walker, U.S. agent, Yelena Natasha's sister, and maybe Emil Blonsky, Abomination, more like be part of the Thunderbolts led by General Ross, but sticking Contestas as recruiting. They're definitely building Thunderbolts up because you got Baron Zemo, you got Henry Ross getting sick and everything. You got Abomination now coming back. U.S. Agent. They're building Thunderbolts big time, and I think they're building so much on right now because you got the Celestials from Eternals. So you got a bigger threat that's coming from that, which I think is Galactus. Then you got Kang that's going on. And then, like I said, you got the Thunderbolts that are going on. So it's like all this fucking shit is coming now. And they're building for it. And it just makes you wonder which of this is going to happen in Avengers 5. I think more the Thunderbolts are going to be the event, or it's going to be Avengers 5 at this point. At least that's what I'm going with. Wolverine says, I love Hawkeye. He is underrated. I do too. I like Jeremy Renner as a character, as an actor too. So I think I'm not big on Hawkeye, maybe the character itself, but Jeremy Renner brings a good balance to that character and a good, presence to that character. So I like him as an actor. And then just you're adding Haley Steinfeld to that. It's just, and I already just from the teaser, I love the chemistry I seen between them. So Ryan says, yeah, but I feel that movie was looking like to me, and in my opinion, as a show like Daredevil, Punisher, etc. And it could have been. It highly could have been. But I think it was still good as a movie, and I'm actually going to be purchasing it here soon for my Voodoo, so that way I have it out on my account so I can watch it whenever I want. Because it's about time I watch it again anyway, since I haven't seen it since theaters. Andrew says, I think that since the Hulk is gone, Ross will want his own monster to control, aka Abomination, and his own team to control. Well, Ross turns into the Red Hulk. He eventually becomes the Red Hulk. If you watch how he is in the Infinity War and everything, he looks sick. He's starting to get the sickness and stuff that makes him turn into the Red. Eventually he takes the stuff to turn into the Red Hulk. So again, they're building towards that, but Hulk, we got the cameo of Bruce Banner at the end of Shang-Chi, and then he's supposed to be in She-Hulk. So we'll see where the Hulk goes from here, if he returns or not. Ryan says, but I know it's late. Have a great night, sir. See you in the next one. Peace. All right, man. Peace, Ryan. Thank you for coming in, sir. I'm going to, like I did state, I'm sorry I haven't gotten any videos out recently. It was a bad week. Wednesday I should get back on track. I'll definitely see if I can get into do a couple more live streams the next few nights and see how we go from there. So definitely thank you. Peace out. Andrew says, well, Ross could use a super soldier and become the Red Hulk. Yep, I did state that. Wolverine, yeah, I don't know how to feel about having a whole new Avengers team. Yeah, I don't either. I don't have no clue on where to even begin with a fucking new Avengers team. I know they are introducing. I know we're going to get a new Black Panther, and I think that's going to be Shuri. They're introducing Riri Williams in that movie, so she's going to become Ironheart, and they're even going to make. They already got a series that'll be dedicated to her. We're going to have Ms. Marvel coming. And we already got Captain Marvel. At least, and we know. I think Captain Marvel is going to be the leader, going forward. So I think Captain Marvel, Black Panther. I think those two definitely. Unknown about Spider-Man still. We're going to have a new Thor. Oh, it's just all over the place. And you got Shang-Chi, and I mean, who knows? Who knows what we're going to have? Andrew says Ross could use it. I already did that one, I think. Andrew says, wow, would the MCU be different if Banner was still Edward Norton? How would he be with the team in Avengers films? He'd be different because he's a different type of actor and he looks different. But to be honest, I don't. It's hard to tell how he would be. It's just like you could say the same thing about Terrence Howard. How would it be with him as Rhodey going forward after the first Iron Man? If he had been Iron and everything as Rhodey the rest of the way, how would it have been with him? You don't know. To me, there's your true what ifs. How would it be with Terrence Howard and how would it be with Edward Norton? I mean, that's some definite what ifs there. But hey, 1 minute, guys. 1 minute, guys. Any last chats you got coming in? One more time, I'm going to say if you're not a subscriber, by all means subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. If you're catching the stream afterwards, hit me up with any comments. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll hit you back. Definitely. And as probably coming in with the last. Nope, maybe not. All right. So as says, what movies do you think we will get for MCU films on 2024? I would say X-Men, Deadpool 3, Shang-Chi 2, Captain America 4. I have no idea. That's kind of too far away. Right now I'm kind of just. I mean, we're at the end of 2021, and the only things I'm thinking of right now is 2022s. I'm not even going into 2023s right now. Even though we know what we're getting then, but it's just too much right now. It's too far away. We don't know. I'll know more when they announce it. Because I know they had Blade on there at one time. They had Fantastic Four on there at one time. So who knows? And Andrew with the last chat of the night. I think Ed Norton captures the genius scientist and the monster from the comics best. In my opinion, I think Edward Norton captures the genius scientist and the monster from the commission. What I want to see is the one storyline that they haven't touched back on. It's lost and forgotten, and that was what happened in the Incredible Hulk. It looked like the leader was coming. They have yet to bring that back. I wish they'd bring that back, and I'm hoping they bring it back in She-Hulk. That would be a great place to bring it back, in my opinion. Did the Raiders just win? That's some shit. All right, so I thank you guys for coming in. I very much appreciate it. If you guys, like I said, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. I thank you all for coming in. No MVP tonight, no super chat, so no MVP tonight. But you guys, to me, are still all MVPs in my opinion. So you guys have a good night, and till next time, guys.